Mancini, I gotta ask you.
Good, yes.
They were Tony Harrison was criticizing you a little bit. You know, you were on the DS.
Yeah,
you won the fight,
yeah.
right, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
that fight. Can you elaborate on what you saw that night?
Look, I've said this before. I said I thought Charlo won the fight, but I'm glad Tony did. Because Tony's good for boxing. He's a personality. Boxing needs personalities. We ain't got many of them. He's good for the game. But that night I thought I lost. That's all. See, I'm glad he's here. Because that was one of the best press conferences I ever saw. That was the most entertaining press conference I saw forever. But Tony could fight his ass off. See, Tony can fight. I know that. But you know, I'm glad he's got a chance to defend, chance to make some money. I'm glad for him. As far as the last fight, I just didn't think he did enough to win the fight. I didn't think he fought in spurts. He laid on the ropes way too much. That's it. To me, you can't win a fight laying on the ropes and not fighting 3 minutes around. Charlo was pressing the fight, making pushing him forward. Even though Tony was setting traps for him in early on, but he didn't do enough of that. I thought. But that's it. But Chris said, everybody, that's fine, of course. Now it gives them motivation, I guess, to go and try to prove. I'm not. I only saw it the one time live. I'm not saw it on tape, so maybe I have a different viewpoint, obviously, watching on TV. Because a lot of guys said that Tony did. Oh man, they said, well, Ray, it was close, but I thought Tony won. I have friends of mine who watched how Tony won. So maybe I'm wrong. Because my viewpoint, I watched it on the camera there. I'm not watching like just visually from my viewpoint. I'm watching on TV there, but I didn't think he did threw enough punches. And he was backing up a lot. And he was on down ropes a lot. But again, like I said, I'm glad he did win. I'm excited to see a rematch.
My last question.
Sure.
Charlo has to make adjustments. Harrison has to make adjustments. What adjustments does Boom Boom make for the rematch? Because you're calling the fight again.
No. Actually, I won't be. I mean, I'll be in the booth or in the studio.
You'll be here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be calling the fight. I won't be calling the fight. Lennox will be calling with Joe Goosen. And, but look, I just go by what I see. And, in retrospect, if I see the same thing, I'll say the same thing. But if I see the judgment either one makes, you call it out. I say, yeah. So, but look, Tony's going in with a different attitude this time. He's the champ. They always say that when you become champion, you become a 40% better fighter.
You do also respect too, is that you weren't afraid to step out of the ring. People say whether you're right or wrong.
No, that's exactly.
I respect the fact that you said what you said.
I appreciate it. I tell people, like it or hate it, but you got. I tell people it's like art. Artists still tell you, love it or hate it, but to be undecisive is the worst thing that can happen. You got to have a point of view. To have no opinion is the worst thing. So my point being is, I'm going to give you my opinion always, and I think that's one of the reasons I hired me. I will tell you, I'm not going to tap that. If a guy stinks out the joint, I'm going to say he stinks out the joint. But in this fight, and Sean Porter's a good friend of mine. I thought he lost his fight. But we work together next week. He was a pro. He handled it well, and we're still good friends. But I'm glad he won. And I'm glad he won because he's better for boxing. But again, only for the fights itself. Yeah. So look, I'm happy for Tony. Gets a chance to make a good payday. Let's see what happens in the second fight.
Well, when you go into the Broadcasters Hall of Fame, that'll be the thing to say about you. Is that he said
so like it is. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. I appreciate my friends. Very kind. Very kind.